Okay, so quite frankly, I really hate Akutagawa's design. I hate it so much. I don't have anything scripted, by the way, so I'm just gonna be like talking from the heart. I'm gonna be talking from the heart here. But I watched this person who refers to themselves as Star. I forget what their channel name is called, but they redesigned Yandere Simulator. I think they've definitely redesigned like the My Little Pony Equestria Girls characters. That's kind of what inspired me to be like, oh, I can redesign them to be how I want. Sorry about how I sound, by the way. I am ill. I'm fucking sick. You're just gonna have to deal with this. I know I've been gone for like, I don't know, and then I come back with speed painting of like 2 shitty redesigned drawings, and I'm just going through why I did what I did. It's just gonna be really bad. My microphone is also broken. We're not having fun today, so this audio is probably gonna be really shit, but I don't care, cause why would I? With that out the way, we'll start with the speed paint, and I really struggled with his pose. By that I mean I couldn't figure out where to put his arms, because he has his arms in really weird positions in both the anime and the manga like references I have up, but I ended up going with one hand in the pocket. I also struggled with what to do with his hair, because his hair is also really weird in the original series. I ended up going with his fluffier hair, which is seen throughout the manga. I really like fluffy hair, and I feel like he needs fluffy hair to do him justice. I still wanted Akutagawa to be very sharp in terms of shapes, because he's quite a cold character, and I tried to do that via his face. Specifically his eyes and eyelashes, and I also gave him his eyebrows back, because I feel that him having no eyebrows limits his expressive range. Don't mind the fact that his coat and whatnot is very Alexander Hamilton. I honestly have nothing to say for myself. I just really needed his coat to like cinch in, because I was looking at references for like Victorian era clothing, like men specifically, because I don't know if you know this, but Akutagawa is in fact a man. I hate myself. I adore Akutagawa's personality showing through with Rashomon. Like, if you don't get what I mean, that's fine. I don't know what I mean half the time anyway. Especially with his like pants, I wanted them to be good. And I know they look really strange, but I definitely referenced Vanitas to get them. I didn't do anything special with the colours. I basically kept it the same the whole time. Like, his hair still has the fade into white, except it's an ombre instead of being the weird, like, jarring stripes. I don't know why I changed that, but I did. But I definitely kept his black and white scheme, because he shares that with Atsushi in this sort of yin and yang relationship, and I really like it, and it's pretty cool. I've said this already, but Atsushi and Akutagawa have this sort of yin and yang thing going on with their designs that reflects their relationship, but something that Atsushi has that Akutagawa doesn't is a pop of colour, that being his eyes. So that's why I made Akutagawa's shoes red, to add that sort of pop of colour that wasn't there before. I also added a bunch of piercings and stuff, because he's pretty impulsive of a character, and I need people to know that just from looking at him. And I also like to imagine he has a bunch of tattoos under his coat. But yeah, that was basically my thought process. Oh my god, that was a huge voice crack. That was my thought process when drawing Akutagawa, because I feel like he's this is gonna sound bold, but he's very underrated emotionally. If you want me to evaluate on that comment, I will, but for now, let's just move on to Atsushi. I think something that you might find in all of these, if I end up making more redesign videos or speed paints, is that I really tend to struggle with pose, because oftentimes it just, when I do something, it either looks really unnatural or the arm proportions are off. And in the final of this, the arm looks off and I know that, but it's whatever. But I really wanted him to be like awkward but also silently judgmental at the same time, because Atsushi is a little bit judgmental, let's be so for real right now. And with his hair, I wanted to see if like a mullet would look good, but it didn't. So I scratched that idea. So I ended up going with a wolf cut for ironic purposes, because that's pretty funny to me. You know, just having a wolf cut and his ability is being a tiger. You know, keeping his suit, but instead of having those goofy ass suspenders, I made it a vest instead. With those, boots, they're like combat boots, I guess. I don't fucking know what they're called, but they're like knee-high, and those stupid boots that he wears in his original designs are something that I hate other than his hair, so I just got rid of it completely and I made them tall. They do have zips on the inside, but because of how he's standing, you can't see the zips. And I kept his long belt because it's, you know, like a tail. It's like a tail, and I thought that was very smart, a smart design choice, so I kept it. And if you're in the comments making any sort of remark about how shitty his hand looks, I know, don't bring it up. Also, I made his skin tone slightly more on the pink side than the yellow skin he has in canon, because I don't think it really looks good, because it kind of makes him look sickly, if you know what I mean. I've kept his eyes the same, like purple and yellow that they are, and I kept the black streak in his hair because I don't know. I can't tell you. But with that yin and yang thing I was talking about earlier when I was drawing Akutagawa with their relationship, I made sure his pants and boots were white and he was mostly white, and I kept his tie black and I changed his blouse to be black. My only reason for doing so is so that he has more of a mirror image or a inverse image, like color inverse image with Akutagawa. But yeah, that's basically this video over. If you want to see more of me redesigning Bungo Stray Dogs characters or Vanitas no Kate characters or pretty much any fandom you think I'm in or I've made a video on, or even if you just comment really popular fandoms, I might know a thing or two and might be able to redesign it. Thanks for watching through to the end. Let me know what you think of the designs. Don't tell me what you think of my art. I know I'm not the best, but there's really no other way for me to express how I feel about these characters than redesigning them perfectly because I'm perfect. Sarcasm. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye!